Welcome back, friends, to some more Unravel. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level Down in a Hole. It looks like this game is taking a bit of a darker tone. The destruction of nature appears to be a theme they're going for. It's kind of interesting because they set it up so well with the first few levels, with just having us appreciate the beautiful scenery, and now it appears they're trying to destroy it. Poor Yarny. He's cold, he's wet, he's frightened. Poor little guy. Let's keep going on ahead. This is an interesting memory. Looks like there are some police dragging away a man. Let me use this bent sign to my advantage so I can come up here. Actually, I should probably tie a bridge, so let's do that. Alright, let me get some more string. Alright, and we are through on the other side of this gate. Let's see what sort of dangers await us here. Definitely seems a little bit more treacherous in the previous levels. Crow here. It's never a good omen. Okay, so we've run out of string. So let's come up here. See if we can find another spool. Actually, I don't need to tie a bridge here. I can just swing across and we'll be fine. Excellent. I guess we don't really need a swing here. There's nothing to grab onto anyways. However, I do want to use that little bottle down there. Might have been some sort of radioactive spill here. Might have to look it up after this episode if there was some sort of chemical spill or radiation spill in Scandinavia. I don't know if they're trying to point to a real event that may or may not have happened. Okay, let me actually not put this all the way. I want to put it about halfway. You'll soon see why. I just don't want it touching the wall. Over here we have 2 barrels, so I'm going to be prepared to latch onto this branch, because I know they're going to roll my way. And immediately I want to drop down, and then hide in this little corner, so I don't get crushed by the second barrel. And had I left that bottle here, it would have been hard to hide in that corner. So that's why I kind of had it out of the way a little bit. Looks like we have some radioactive material here. This is when things are going to start to get dangerous. Poor Yarny can't stand to look at this. I think I've seen our first collectible down there. Don't want to get crushed by these, but we do want to not only grab this bottle, but also the first of 5 collectibles. There's also a secret achievement in this level, and the way to unlock that is simply by getting the 5th collectible, which I will be showing you, of course. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at swinging in this game, man. Not even kidding. So let me pull this all the way through. Then we're gonna make a bridge. Right. Excellent. So much storm going on right now. Let me tie my rope here. I'm gonna want to make a bridge, and that way I can jump up all the way up here. Now what I want to do is swing to the other side, and then quickly swing back to this one. Just like that. And make a bridge with these empty barrels. Ugh, that was a close call. Ideally, you want to swing across and not just kind of goof around like I did. So there's a second collectible. I'm going to grab this thing here before I go through it. And here you have to kind of swing. You have to get as low as possible without touching the radioactive water. And just get a real nice swing. And you should be able to jump on the barrel. Just like that. Do want to be careful here. There's going to be a lot of rocks slipping and sliding everywhere. We don't want to die, obviously. Okay, and things look blocked off here, so let's see if we can come here. No lightning strikes down a tree. This little part can be a little bit tricky. You have to kind of use these rocks to make the jump. Use the momentum from them sliding. This last big one is going to propel you across to the other side. Poor Yarny is just so scared right now. Poor little guy. Okay, so we are coming up on the third unlockable of this game. The collectible, I guess. And this one is actually missable. That means that you can't really go back and get it if you mess up. So you do want to pay attention and be careful. So you want to come up here and then up through here, and you want to jump on the ladder, but you don't want to push it, or else it'll go and you'll be left behind. You see what I mean here? See, so it comes to this side, and if you miss it, you're kind of screwed because you have to jump up here to grab the third collectible. Okay, so before I plug in this power source, I want to bring this over and set it on this big red button. What that's going to do is have some chains move up and around so I can get from here to there. Because once I plug in that machine up there, the floor is going to become electrified, as you will see. Okay, so here you kind of have to take a leap of faith. Like that. And you can see the floor is just pure shock. So you want to be careful. And that's why I put the thing on the button before I turned on the power. And again, you want to keep that on there. That way this barrel moves up and down. And then it's just a matter of timing this. Ugh. Alright, there we go. You can see the fourth collectible right under me. More police in the memories. It's not good. Okay. So don't want to miss that. 4 out of 5. Now let me build a bridge so I can bring that helmet up with me. It's going to be a multi-level bridge here on the way to this spot. I can come back and bring the helmet. That way I can jump on the helmet and continue across. Now right here is going to begin the part for the 5th and final collectible of this level. And again, if you grab this one, you'll also unlock a secret achievement. It's kind of tricky to get it, I guess, if you don't know what you're doing. But basically, you want to make a little trampoline here. And then you want to bring this crate across. All the way here. The collectible is actually in this crate, believe it or not. Then I can use this trampoline to jump up here. I'm going to time myself and then jump back down. Now what I want to do is push this all the way to the right and then untie myself from it. And push it as far to the right as I possibly can. So this is as far as I can get it. But now I can rappel back up. Now I can jump inside the tractor. Okay. Now if you don't position the crate exactly like I did, you will miss the collectible and you will have to restart the level. This is another one of those that you can't go back and try to fix from a checkpoint. Okay. So pulling the lever there will smack the crate. And you can see the collectible is now exposed for me to take. Excellent. Now it's just a matter of walking out of this level. And once again, we have our badge of honor for completing yet another level. Yarny almost has to fight for it. He can't grab it. Poor little guy. So we do have all the collectibles here. Let's go back and take a look at the album. See how it has changed. You can see the game definitely took a different turn here. They claim to be saviors and say we'll starve without them. Our young do need work, but these people's promises make no sense. How can you save a place by destroying it? So it looks like this may have been a real event. I'll look it up for the next episode. Looks like they're destroying some forest land for construction. People are protesting it. Some pretty strong pictures there. I'm excited to continue unraveling this story and see where all of this is going. We've just about reached the halfway point of the game. I've heard there are 12 levels. So, we just finished 6. We should be about halfway done. So here's the next one. Again, this is How Much Is Enough, and I hope you will join me for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.